Welcome to Crime Uncovered, where the truth is often stranger and darker than fiction. In today's chilling episode, we uncover the shocking family massacre of a family in Westchester, Ohio on April 28, 2019. But the shocking part? The one man left alive claimed innocence of the crime. Is he really innocent or a witness? Well, we are just about to find out. Stay glued to your screens as we unravel the twisted details behind this brutal crime and expose the shocking secrets that led to this family massacre. Make sure you're subscribed and have your notifications on, because you won't want to miss our subsequent true crime stories. This is Crime Uncovered, where every crime has a darker truth waiting to be revealed. On April 28, 2019, a quiet evening in Westchester, Ohio, turned into a nightmare for the Kaur family. Four family members, Shalinderjit Kaur, 39, her mother Parmjit Kaur, 62, her aunt Amarjit Kaur, 58, and her father Hakyakat Singh Panag, 59, were found brutally executed in their home. The victims had been shot in the head, each in an execution-style manner. There were no signs of struggle, no forced entry, and no attempt by the killer to clean the crime scene. The murderer had carried out the killings with chilling precision, leaving behind only a single survivor. The only living witness was Gurpreet Singh, Shalinderjit's husband. When officers arrived at the scene, they found him shaken, visibly distraught and incoherent at times. Gurpreet had called the police himself, claiming that he had been in the shower when the gunshots rang out. He told investigators that when he returned downstairs, he discovered his family lying lifeless in the home. His report was scattered, and his emotional state seemed to fluctuate between confusion and shock, though he repeatedly claimed that he had no knowledge of the attacker and had not seen anything unusual. Gurpreet's account painted him as a victim, but the officers at the scene noticed several things that didn't add up. There were no defensive wounds on Gurpreet, and no sign that he had fought for his life. His body showed no injuries, even though he had supposedly been caught up in the chaos of the attack. His claim that he was in the shower seemed odd given that the crime scene was so meticulously staged. As the investigation unfolded, inconsistencies in Gurpreet's story began to emerge. The police found no signs of a break-in, nothing to indicate that an intruder had entered the home. There were no forced entry marks on doors or windows. The way the victims had been positioned suggested that they had not fought back. Their deaths were swift and cold, making it appear as if they had trusted the killer or knew them well. Suspicion grew as detectives dug into Gurpreet's personal life. They discovered a history of financial trouble and mounting debts that Gurpreet had kept hidden from his wife and her family. Further investigation revealed that Gurpreet had been in an affair, adding another layer to the complex web of motives. It became clear that Gurpreet had everything to gain from the deaths of his family, particularly the inheritance, the family home, and control over their assets. Gurpreet's motive for the murders soon became apparent. The family's financial difficulties, combined with his extramarital affair, pointed toward a man desperate to secure his future. The Kaur family had once been supportive, offering help when needed, but Gurpreet had grown resentful of his situation. His financial woes, his hidden debts, and his desire for control over his family's wealth were the driving forces behind the brutal executions. The real twist came when the forensic evidence began to contradict Gurpreet's story. Gunshot residue was found on his hands, and forensic analysis linked him to the murder weapon. Furthermore, surveillance footage from the neighborhood revealed that Gurpreet had left the house earlier that evening, but there was no footage of anyone else entering. His claims of being unaware of the attack, of being a victim, began to fall apart as the police connected the dots. Detectives discovered more damning evidence: phone records showing calls to his lover in the hours leading up to the murders, text messages revealing financial disputes, and a pattern of increasing tension between Gurpreet and his in-laws. The cold, calculated nature of the killings, without struggle or resistance, began to point to a premeditated crime. Gurpreet had carefully planned the murders to eliminate his family, take control of their assets, and escape his financial woes. Gurpreet Singh was arrested and charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder. His initial claim of self-defense was exposed as a lie, as the evidence painted a much darker picture: a man willing to murder his own family for financial gain. The jury found him guilty and Gurpreet was sentenced to life in prison. The Kaur family's tragic deaths, once thought to be the result of a random act of violence, were revealed as the result of a chilling betrayal. The man who should have been the protector, the husband, and the father, had orchestrated their demise. The story of Gurpreet Singh and his family's execution serves as a stark reminder of the danger of unchecked greed and resentment. The emotional devastation felt by the community and the surviving family members was profound, as they struggled to come to terms with the fact that the man they had trusted the most had destroyed everything in the pursuit of his own selfish desires. If you found Gurpreet Singh's story gripping and love to see more true crime stories, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our subsequent posts. Stay tuned for more chilling true crime cases only on Crime Uncovered.